Hello. It's time for what? Time for what, Dissidia? You got to elaborate further. Time for what? I think I know what you're saying. I think I know what you're gonna say, but... That's what I thought. Hold on, man. I gotta do my homework first. Patience. That's what I tell the cats. Cats at my other job. I tell them, patience is a virtue. I'll be off here soon. I gotta get all this done. Yeah, so let me finish this and I'll play some DFO. Yeah, I got Akuma today. Just need to get 2 more copies. Well, basically 1 more copy because I'm very close to pity. 1 more copy. I think everybody's good to go. Pretty much all I'm missing is Bison, Luke, and 1 piece of the card set, and I'll have everything. I get paid from kitty sitting tomorrow, so I'll probably go turn that into a Google Play card. I got a 2nd piece of this too, which is nice. I think we're good to go. I only need like 700 mil. I need to reset this. Push the wrong button. Would have lost me a lot of damage if I continued that run. Let's reset it. Good start. Good start. Never mind. That's botched. Hello. Just need one good run. My my boss syndrome 0 is pretty weak. He gets shredded pretty fast. How you guys doing today? This is my first stream today. No kitty sitting today. I'm alright. Had a good day. This is not good. I might have to reset. Fuck. Oh, man. Screwed up. I switched the wrong character. Come on, stop going in armor. Alright, we're good now. He shut that down fast. Like, nah, man. No. When he's going to do that, you can't stop it. Damn, almost can do this on one key. Just need to get a little bit stronger. Not bad. One bill. Good enough. Good enough. I'll take it. Oh, I don't have her card. When you do the auto farming in this, it's better to take off the card, because the card is a really long animation. So, if you leave it on overnight, you're actually you're getting way more runs in when you do that versus having the card on. Because generally you're gonna have characters that like really overlevel it, so it's better to just take it off. So I was doing some auto farming earlier. I got back. I dodged behind it, still got hit. That's great. Comedy. Alright, you wanna see a live murder? You're gonna see it right here. He's gonna get shredded. How much damage? He's gonna get shredded so hard. He's done. Jeez. Shredded. I'm gonna spend another 100 to do that again because I need the hammers right now. I'll get it back. Pay for itself pretty much. I spent all my hammers on Ryu and Chun. don't have any left. Damn. You know, I wonder if they release this collab on a week where he's the boss. Because if you have both versions of Chun, he dies instantly. He can't move. Even though he's in hyper armor, he's stuck in hit stun. Like, he cannot get out of that. Shredded. Knock this out. Dun, 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 dun. Cleared all the way down here too. The new characters are so broken. Actually, let's just do 5. I gotta start saving my fatigue. So, I want to attempt to get any farther down here. It's probably cutting it really close. I don't know if I feel like resetting right now. I'm gonna cash on this game tomorrow, so no, let's just skip it. Next reset's gonna be soon anyway, so yeah, tomorrow actually. Be able to get a bunch from there. Pretty much just need to get the pity and get Akuma like one more time. And then the free rubies I'll try to get Luke. And I just don't really like his character design, so I'm not sure if I care. Can tell this person logged in a long time ago, because that was... Well, actually, no, that's not right. It's actually, she wasn't really relevant back then either. Nameless. Yeah. Nameless used to be like the best character. He had a reign of terror in this game. Several months. He was like the best character.
Round one. Ready, go!
Yeah.
Perfect! You win! Duel 2. Heaven or hell. Let's rock!
Fafnir.
You win!
Accurate portrayal. They get hit by that, it should just shred your health bar. Faithful to the source material.
Nine, 8, fight! Round one. Ready, go! Perfect! You win! Round 2. Ready, go! KO!
I'm glad they made a PC port for this. It's just I kind of don't need it anymore. I have a better phone now. It took too long to put it out, but it's still nice it's here. Especially because of the controller support. Could probably take them on.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, fight! Round 1. Ready, fight! Perfect KO! You win! Round 2. Ready, fight! You win!
So did they change anything in the DNF beta? Is it just the same thing? I know there's no training mode. Still no training mode for some reason. would have been more interested if there was a training mode, so I could actually try the characters instead of having to be forced to fight people. Doesn't seem like they really even fixed anything. I was watching a little bit of it earlier. It looks like the exact same thing. They did like some minor buffs, but that's it. Yeah, but you still can't mix anybody up in that game. Blocking low looks like it's still too strong. Doesn't really seem drastically different. Seems like mostly the same. I get why they don't put training mode in, because they want to test the netcode. They don't want people to like, they don't want people to get too sweaty over stuff that's subject to change. 'Cause people did that a lot in the Dragon Ball FighterZ betas. I get that, but you should still have something. It's weird to not like have anything for that at all. Let's see, I can only choose defense characters, huh? So that removes most of the good characters. I can use him. He'll probably shred them. I don't think he can use cards. Can he use cards? Oh yeah, you can. I don't know, it feels like a cop-out to me to not have net play. Not have training mode, I mean. Like, there's no reason why they shouldn't. Alright, there we go. That knocked me up quite a bit. Power.
8, 7, fight! Ready, fight!
There we go. Nice. Nice.
You win!
League's not really worth the rewards, but I kind of need fatigue right now. I have like no fatigue in this game. I have to farm up another 2 of those Street Fighter sets. So I'm like, yeah, I should probably do this. Normally I skip it. The rewards aren't really worth it. The only good thing in there is the fatigue potions. But I have like no points because I usually ignore this mode because it just increases the amount of homework. And now I got 152, so I'm good for another 3 days. Pretty much until Monday. Actually, I forgot to grab the league tokens. There. Is there anything else? I think I actually did finish everything. Oh, I didn't open these yet. Might be something good in here. I'm saving a lot of this stuff for next carnival. Hold on to it. Sometimes you can just break those carnivals. Just get everything right away. Oh, nothing good. Hello. How close am I to pity? How close am I? Oh yeah, I can definitely get pity. So, I just need to get Akuma one more time. Hopefully in those 45 attempts he shows up again. Then I'd be done pretty much. I hear Bison and Luke aren't really that great. But Akuma's like strongest character in the game right now. And then for the cards, I'm actually very close to that too. The only thing I need, I have everything else. I need one piece of this set because you can turn two of one piece into another one, and then I need Akuma Super. I have everything else. So I had a pretty decent haul. I really just need one of these two cards and then his Super. I'll have a pity. So hoping. Gotta wait till tomorrow, though. Alright, I think I did everything. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I should be able to get this soon, too. That's like the last thing out of here I need. Yeah, I need to level this up a lot more. Alright. No, I'm a dolphin. No. I'm a dolphin. Dolphin account, not free to play. I generally don't play any game free to play unless I've like completely lost faith in it. The only game I can think of is Pinnacle of Combat. I, I I used to be a dolphin on that game, but I'm completely free on that. I don't spend a dime on that game anymore. But that's just because that game is in a really crappy state. I don't know, like I don't know if they'll fix it. They don't really communicate very well. Supposedly, it's supposed to be coming out over here in America or outside of Asia very soon. I don't think that game is that great right now. Other than that, I generally will. I'll cash on a game if I like it. All right, the city, are you still here? Because if not, I'm gonna play something else. Because I hate turning the PS4 on. I despise that thing. Damn jet engine. I'll give him a couple minutes to show himself. Otherwise, I'm just gonna play something else. All right. Set it up then. Let me see if my the controller's even charged. Cause I like last time I turned it on was like months ago. hate setting this thing up. Why can't they just put this on PC? I hate setting this thing up. It's so slow and shitty. Why can't they just put the stupid demo on PS4, on PC? Why do I have to do this? It's annoying. No, it's because they hate PC gamers. They hate them. Who the fuck cares about data mining? It's gonna get leaked anyway. Let me play on my platform of choice. Is this thing even working? Why do I need to sign in? Like, what the... Dude, does this thing seriously need to update? God, I can't stand this thing. It's forcing me to fucking update. How often do they update this thing? It's like every week. So annoying, man. When are they gonna stop updating this thing? It's like 10 years old. Why do I have to update? Can I just play? Ugh. This thing is such garbage. At least the Switch only takes like seconds to update. This thing takes like a fiscal year. Like, seriously, stop updating this thing already. Why does it need to do this? Ugh. This always needs to update or install something. You can't just play. This is why I never turn it on. Every time I turn it on, I have to wait like 20 minutes. Because it needs to do these pointless updates that don't add anything. Pisses me off. I just want to play one thing. Why the fuck do I have to update it? Switch is better than the PS4 in my opinion. It runs games worse, but at least it updates in a timely manner. And it doesn't force you to update either. That's what's nice. You're so scared people are gonna hack this thing? It's like, come on. I knew this was gonna happen, and they're gonna have some other pointless update that I'm forced to install. I can't opt out of it. This is why I never turn it on. It always gets on my nerves. I just want to play one game. This thing needs to update, like, every week. Hurry up. Well, if they didn't even fix the beta, then what's the point of having another one? At least put it on PC so I don't have to play on this thing. Now it has to install. It can't install 400 megs of data without loading. I don't know, the PS3 was bad too. I didn't really like that console either. The Xbox was a lot snappier. You could get into the games a lot faster. It's just the PS3 had all the Japanese games, so it kind of had to have one. I didn't have a good experience with the PS3 either. I went through like two of them. I had constant yellow light errors and stuff. But I remember this happening a lot on the PS3 as well. You get home and the game just won't start. It has to install, as the Blu-ray drive was too slow. Preparing to install. Can you please go faster? This thing is the worst console. It really is. It can't load anything. This is why I kind of didn't feel like playing this today, because I knew I'm gonna get blocked by forced updates. Come on, hurry up. Why is it so hard to install an update? When are they just gonna, like, not do this? Not force me to play on console? Just put the stupid update on PC. Like, why is that so much to ask? I guess because of stupid Street Fighter 4. People data mine the beta for that. And now all the Japanese publishers don't care about PC anymore. They don't give us crossplay and they force us to play on here. Got some bot here trying to probably get me to click on a link. Okay, can you install the update, please? Yes. What did you add? Stability. Watch. It added nothing. Okay, at least they added something. Alright, I take that back. Because they won't put the beta on PC. They forced me to play on this crap console. Now it's going to take like 10 minutes to update. Please wait. God. I can't wait to be rid of this thing. I hate it. I really do. It takes so long to just get into a game, and then when it does, it runs like crap. As the hardware is not good. Even the PS5 is not immune to this either, because it still has to. The disc is still basically just a proof of purchase. Because if they put a Blu-ray drive in there that could actually run the games at those speeds, that thing would cost like $1,000. I have used a PS5 before. It does get things done pretty faster. But it's still got that same problem. You take the game home and you got to sit there and wait. Well, sometimes it lets you play, but then you're gonna get trolled by you can't play any farther. You got to wait for it to install. Some PS3 games did not have to install. Some of them, would turn on pretty quickly. Others would not. It's basically why it has to install. It's because the solid state drive in the PS5 and the what's it called? The solid state drive in the PS5 and the Blu-ray drive are like way have a big discrepancy in speeds. Well, it doesn't take so damn long to load and get into the games faster. The frame rate is better. There's a lot of downsides to PC though. I just don't think the PS4 is. It doesn't have the ease of use that old consoles had. That pretty much went away with the last gen, well, the last gen, PS3 and 360. That kind of went away. You had to start paying for online, and then the games had to install all the time. In its defense, the Xbox 360 was very. It was fast until they started putting more ads on the dashboard. PS3 was like that too, actually. The PS3, back when it came out, the UI for it was really fast. But then the store put more and more ads on it, and like towards the end it was like such a pain to buy anything on there. Both the PS3 and the 360 got worse over time in my opinion. When the 360 came out, it was super easy to get to the store and just download the game and be playing in a few minutes. But then they realized their people want to advertise their stuff on there, so they added more, and it got slower. That's one thing nobody can complain about on the Switch. Switch Switch loads up pretty fast. They don't have a lot of really good features, but you can get to the game a lot faster, which I think is good. I don't really use most of that stuff. Like if I need non-gaming stuff, I just go on the computer or the phone. Like the consoles are just strictly for games. That's what's nice about the Switch. They don't waste your time with that stuff. Alright, Dissidia, where are you? I beat the raid boss of like half an hour of loading. You still not just invite a friend? Oh, alright. I was gonna be pissed if you dodged. Okay. I didn't sit through all that loading for nothing. I should have known though that they would update like 4 times already. I hate this. Why can't you still not act like invite a friend? Like, dude, what is this? Have they improved anything? Like, why is it so complicated to just play with a friend? They haven't improved anything. I don't even understand the point of having another beta if the game is the same and they haven't improved. You can't just invite a friend. That's too hard. We've had like 12 years of these games. All right. Well, that didn't take that much time. I'm about to uninstall this right now. Great start. What have they been doing this past 4 months? Clearly not fixing anything. Wow. As soon as I sit down at the cabinet, the whole game world just disintegrates. Thanos snapped his fingers or something. Wow. Instant disconnect. Great. This is what I sat through like 20 minutes of forced updates for. Seems like they fixed absolutely nothing. Oh, it was? Doesn't seem like they even changed anything. Like, you still can't invite a friend. It's still buggy. Like, great. Uh, it just doesn't even seem like there's been any improvement at all. Like, it's just as rough as it was before. It's probably like the game is already done, but they're just like using an old build or something. I don't know. How that kind of thing works in the game industry is kind of all jacked up now because of the pandemic and the lack of live events, but dude, can I play this game, please? You forced me to update like twice. I just play the video game. This is why I was like cautiously excited for this, because I knew that deep down this was going to happen. I like the game, and I'm a big fan of the source material. I played a lot of DFO over the years, so I'm the target audience, but this net play is not giving me a lot of confidence right now. They didn't even really change anything. I mean, this is the exact same problem. This is exactly what it was the first beta. You couldn't play. You can't just invite somebody and then it disconnects all the time. This doesn't seem indicative of a game that's coming out in like 2.5 months. I'm sorry. I'm giving this a pass because I love the source material. You know, it's like one of the first games I really covered actively on here. But this is not launch ready at all. I should have played like 3 matches by now at least. Not resetting this menu. The rate they're going, they're going to need to do like 2 more betas in the next 2 months to have this not get slammed in reviews. This feels like Street Fighter V when it came out. I don't want to join a room. I just want to try the game. Like, uh, please just work. This game's already got a lot against it because it's it's not a popular IP outside of Asia. So for it to be in this state right now is not good. They don't have a big name like Dragon Ball behind it to absolve it of not being a good product. It's like Dragon Ball Fighters was like this when it came out too, but it had much worse netcode than this game. You know, it's Dragon Ball, so they were able to get, they got given a pass. I don't know if that's going to happen this time. Striker was the first character I used in DFO when I played the CN version like almost 15 years ago. I have a history with this character. You can find videos of me playing from like 2008, a long time ago. It's just this roster is missing a lot of the characters that it should have. No rogue, no monk, no skirmisher. It's weird that there's no weapon master either. Vagabond. Those are like fighting game adjacent characters, and they're just like not here. So hopefully the DLC fleshes it out a little bit more. I'm a little bit disappointed with the roster, but that's just because this is like one of these few like major IP fighting games where I've actually played. I've consumed a lot of the source material. They have some very glaring omissions in this roster. Oh, great. Great. 2 matches. Great beta. Great beta. Oh, it kicked you out. Yeah. you got uh you got the Chinese DNF squad in there. It's always been a meme. Uh, on the Chinese server, there's like more berserkers than anyone else. Berserkers are like everywhere. It's like the most popular class. So you got those guys in your room. This is so frustrating to play. I like the game when I can get into it, but man, the process is just irritating. Well, they better have Rogue for the other thief or for the other thief sub. Crusader, the priest sub definitely needs to be monk. Male fighter, uh, I'd say either Nenmaster or Street Fighter. I like male striker more than female striker, but their abilities are pretty similar. I don't think they have as much to work with. Any of the other male fighter subs would be a good choice. For Lancer, definitely Skirmisher. That's a no-brainer. That's a fighting game class if I ever saw one. Uh, Trying to think who else. Yeah, there's a mobile port. It just came out like last week. We can't play it though. You can't play it. You have to be over there in their country. Oh, are you not wanting to play anymore? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I don't blame you if true. This is frustrating to play. They really have not made this any better. It's like the exact same quality. It's unstable. It's too hard to just get into a match and play. You can't even search by connection either. Like, I don't want to play like a 2-bar. It's not getting one. You can't filter by 5-bar connection either. I'm on Wi-Fi right now. Full disclosure. I don't bother hooking up the PS4 to wired. I don't use it enough. Yeah, it's an exercise in frustration playing this. I think I'm done. Maybe they'll like patch it later or something. I don't wanna fight with that anymore. It's demoralizing to play. They really didn't fix anything, did they? It's like the exact same. Yeah, let's go over something very topical here. Classes that would be good. That would be good for duel. Um, for Ghost Knight, I would say. Well, actually, no, they're not going to do another one of them. I would say Weapon Master would be the best one. Uh, F Slayer, Vagabond definitely. Vagabond would be really good for a fighting game. F Fighter, I would probably say Nen Master because a lot of the other male classes are pretty similar. Um, F Striker and M Striker are pretty similar mechanically, but F Nen Master and M Nen Master are pretty different. Uh, I'd say Nen for F Fighter, and then maybe like Street Fighter. Uh, Mage, I would say Glacial Master and Swift Master or Blood Mage. Those would be like the best ones. Unless they need to have a zoning class, in which case Elemental Bomber would be good. For Mage, I actually think, as much as I can't stand lollies, I think having the female mage in this game would be pretty interesting because in the source material, even if you like lollies, the sprite for the female mage is awful. It has like 10 frames of animation. It looks really bad. And they haven't, due to the way that the game works, the avatars and stuff, they've never been able to make a new sprite. So as much as I can't stand lollies, it would be really cool to see the F mage in here because the F mage does have some cool moves, but it's really held back by the crappy sprite. I think it's the worst looking sprite out of all of them, pretty much. And it's a launch sprite too, so they can't really make it look better. Enchantress was already confirmed. Really? I did not know that. Uh, Priest, monk, no contest. You have to have the monk. That is the biggest no-brainer. F priest, I'd say mistress. Thief, rogue, complete no-brainer. I would accept Shadow Dancer, but they already have a grappler in the game, so I think rogue would be a much better choice. The Shadow Dancer is all about getting behind the enemy and doing a bunch of grabs and stuff, and they already have male grappler. I feel like that's playstyle overlap. Rogue is pretty much the only choice. Knight, I don't really know enough about. I think Elven Knight would probably be pretty cool. Chaos would be annoying to fight. Uh, Skirmisher definitely. Skirmisher would be a good dual class. They already got Agent. That's basically the ads I'd like to see. They could get most of them in, I think. We'll see what happens though. Yeah, the game itself is fun, but the net play is just terrible. It's weird because the netcode itself is quite good. The netcode itself, when you actually get into the game, is actually not bad. But everything else about it is terrible. It's unstable. Once you're like actually loaded into the game and you're playing, it's fine, but everything else about it is really rough. They're charging $50 for it instead of 60, but that's not an excuse to deliver something that doesn't work. We've got plenty of games to play that don't work right now, so they need to put out something that does work. Uh, it says a lot that I could go load Battle for the Grid right now and get into a match right away, and have lobbies with spectator mode, and rollback netcode, and crossplay. And this game is not going to have any of those things, so it's a hard sell. It really is. It's not a good look that it's been like months since the last beta, and it's not any better. It's actually worse in some ways. I'll definitely try it maybe like tomorrow or something. I wouldn't be opposed to trying again, but right now it's in a bad state. Like, you make it so hard to just play with your friends, and then the game keeps soft locking. That's not going to make people want to go out and pre-order it. I get that it's a beta, but I've played countless betas for like all kinds of genres of games, not just fighting games that have been better than that, and have actually made me like want to go buy the game. Right now, it's like I like the game, I like the actual gameplay, and I'm a big fan of the source material, so that helps. That helps their case. But right now, the functionality is really bad, and it doesn't feel like something I feel comfortable spending money on right now. Which, after this being the second beta and not being any better, that's not a good look. And that sucks because I've wanted this game to exist for a long time. Because the actual original game's PvP is held back by a number of things. The first is the fact that they've like doubled the moveset on the characters since the game came out. but they still have it locked to 45 level 45 moves only. So outside of the few times where they added like the RKO for the male grappler, and that's like a level 30 move. PvP's pretty much been exactly the same. Like it's just been stagnant. The net code was awful too. So despite the fact that you've always been able to play these characters in a fighting game setting, this is like, they have good net code. They're not held back by the sprites. That's the other thing too. DFO is really held back by its art style. As much as I love how that game looks, that they've held out for as long as they have, the sprites hold it back. It's really hard for them to add new moves. Oh, it's kind of a shame that game is. I can't really recommend that game to anybody right now. Only glint of hope I have is that build they're giving us is old, but I don't really see how that could be because we don't have live gaming events anymore. I mean, E3 just got canceled today, so they have very little reason to give us like an old ass build. I can't help but feel a little bit concerned. I hope I'm wrong, but that game's in a really shitty state right now. Getting kicked from your own room is not something that should ever happen. Unless it's like something on your end, like the internet went down or your internet cut out for a second. It shouldn't be happening like just playing it. That's not acceptable. Plus, they haven't really fixed the problems with the game either, is that blocking low is too strong. I haven't played a game where blocking low is so strong. You can't air block either, so I guess they want you to stay on the ground, and they want you to not chicken block, which is a problem in a lot of anime fighters, chicken blocking. But there's so few overheads, you can't left right mix up people. Um, it just feels like holding down back is too strong, and they didn't fix that in that beta either. I don't know. I don't know what to expect with that game. I'm definitely giving it a big. I have a big bias towards it because I played a lot of the source material, but it feels like there's a lot of things wrong with it, and that beta has not fixed any of them at all. And that just sucks. It shouldn't be that way. I think I'll try out a Streets 4 mod or something. Just give me a moment here. Let me put this scene on. I have something to look at least. Oh, cool. There's a rebalance mod for Streets 4. Let's go ahead and try that. Sounds fun. That sounds fun. I'm down. Yeah, I heard that a lot of the announcements for E3 got poached from Summer Games Fest. They are charging $10 less for a DNF Duel, but I don't know. Having two betas with the exact same problems doesn't give me a lot of confidence. I have a big bias towards the source material, but right now it does not seem like it doesn't seem like it's worth the price. It feels like $20, $30 game quality. I don't know, it's a shame. It's just like none of the feedback was listened to, and the game is coming out so soon. Yeah, I don't think I would pre-order DNF Duel right now, to be honest with you. They've had two betas with the exact same problems, like the gameplay and then the net play. Uh, I don't feel comfortable giving them a full $50 for that right now. As much as I like actually playing the game, but there's too many other problems.
Bring it on.
I don't know, E3 hasn't been that great for a while anyway. It's just I don't think they have that as an excuse for DNF Duel's current state. I doubt that it's an old build. I seriously doubt it is. And at the same time, it seems like almost nothing was fixed. So it was frustrating to play last beta, too. Maybe they'll do like a patch during the weekend or something. I'll try it again then. Kind of had a feeling it was going to be like that. The thing I don't like about these mods is it's always like, let's just make the most annoying enemies common. And make the pacing like way slower. That's always my problem. I think there's a better one. Let me try to find that one. That one has some nice buffs to the movesets and stuff, but it's just too slow paced. Like, the music was already looping and I was only on like the third wave of enemies. It just takes too long. Like, the game is already on the longer side for beat 'em up. Kind of makes me not want to play through the whole thing. Mr. Din comes in here and he has the same thought. It's like, you know, it's cool that you can mod it, but people can't contain themselves. It's the same problem as Mario Maker. Mario Maker, people could just make cool levels that are like what you'd find in an official Mario game, but everybody just tries to outdo themselves with Kaizo stuff, and it's like, Kaizo stuff is interesting, but it definitely starts to get old after a while. It's like, dude, I don't want to mauled over this one 25-second level for 8 hours. Like, I just want to turn the game on and play and have some fun and not completely hate myself. But I don't know. A lot of user-created content is like that. People can't they can't contain themselves making stuff like that. I'm just not really interested. I just want a new way to play the game. I don't want the same thing, but just more frustrating. Which is why a lot of people Mario Maker, they only play on like normal. They play on easy or normal or whatever that game calls it. Because then you still have a lot of shitty levels, but they're not stuck on them for 8 hours. It's like they might not be the best, but I mean, at least you're getting new content to play through, and you're not mauling over one level for an entire evening. That's kind of what a lot of Streets 4 mods are like. There's very few that are just like, hey, we're gonna make some changes and like randomize it a little bit. If you've played through the game a million times like I have, you have something new to look forward to and explore. But you don't have to drive yourself nuts doing it. I'm trying to find the other one. No, this is actually like last month, about a month and a half ago. Well, closer to 2 months actually. Yeah, sure, I'll try this. I'm bored. I wanted to play more DNF Duel, but that shit was pissing me off. Didn't save. Hmm.
Cherry Hunter.
Let's see what this one's like. This feels fun and not too much slower paced. I could see myself actually playing this one. Like, the music's about to loop and I'm almost done. It's kind of like speedruns where speedrunners play a game so many times they can tell when they're behind because of where the music is. The fact that I'm almost at the car with this many more enemies feels a lot better balanced. The music's about to loop right now. That's not bad. Maybe give them like a little bit less health.
I don't need weapons. I am the weapon.
He's worse without hit stop. He's worse. The new version of the mod swapper actually lets you change the properties on every move. But yeah, I remember I had that wise idea before. Just take the hit stop away from Shiva, but it actually makes his moves not connect properly. Everybody that complains that Shiva's too strong, just use one of those mods. A lot of his combos don't work anymore. Like, there you go, he's nerfed. Play him like that and let me have my fun.